गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. Namaste friends. In this 15th chapter I will talk about Purushottama Yog or Yog or union by the knowledge of Purushottam, that is the supreme or highest soul. In the beginning of this chapter, Sri Krishna has described this universe as an Ashwath tree. Ashwath in Sanskrit means that which does not remain same tomorrow, that is which is ever changing. Ashwath tree is a people tree, and this word is compared to Ashwath or people tree because this tree of sansar is a Sanskrit word again, and it means that which is moving. Then sansar stands for the universe. Then this tree of sansar or universe is also changing, and its beings are also changing. It is transitory. So this word is compared to an Ashwath tree. Now, as all the trees have roots down in the earth, this tree of sansar is having its roots upwards in the supreme consciousness, that is Purushottam. And it gets its nourishment and sustenance from its roots like any other tree. Its leaves are spread upwards and downwards. By upwards, it is meant that some people are on higher spiritual level and some are on lower level. Like a tree, it can be cut by an axe of detachment. Here, by cutting, destroying is not meant. What is meant is that when the delusion of individual soul is destroyed, and how it can be destroyed? Because our attachment to this world is born of gunas, which cause sorrow, and man is entangled in the circle of birth, death, and actions and its fruits. And when that illusion about the gunas and prakritis and about the real nature of the soul vanishes, by realizing that everything is working in this universe by the power of Supreme Soul through Prakriti and three gunas, then the individual soul, which considers itself to be karta or doer, that delusion of individual soul also vanishes, and it realizes its true nature as soul, which is non-different from Paramatma or the highest soul. And one who knows this is the real knower according to Sri Krishna. But most of us live in this world in ignorance. We want to enjoy all the good things of this world. We want to get all the worldly things, but we forget about our root. And our root is Paramatman or Supreme Consciousness. And as a result, we go on taking births and reaping the fruit of our actions done due to attachment. Sri Krishna again says here that one part of Paramatma becomes Jiva or Jivatma or individual soul through his power of Maya. And this individual soul gets body, sense organs and mind to communicate in this world of relativity. And at the time of death, the individual soul leaves the body. It takes the sense organs and mind with it in subtle form, and body becomes dead and inert. It is actually the light of consciousness of Supreme Soul which sustains the body. This Supreme Soul sustains every being in this universe. And not only every being, but even the sun, the moon, the stars get their light from the light or power of that Supreme Consciousness. He lives in the heart of every being, and that is why this body is called the temple of Paramatma. And the soul living as Jivatma in the body is Akshar, imperishable. But the Prakriti, matter, is Kshar, perishable. That Supreme Soul is beyond Kshar and Akshar, both perishable and imperishable, both. Actually, Jivatma is not different from Paramatma, as wave is not different from ocean. And when delusion of Jivatma is destroyed, then only it realizes its unity with Atma. It realizes itself to be Atma, soul only. And that is the true knowledge. In day-to-day life, we should remember that God is inside us as pran or breath, as Vaishwanar Agni or fire, as heartbeat and so on. And every part of our body is working due to His presence in our body. Therefore, before and after doing any action, we should always thank God, because it is due to His power or grace that we are performing all the actions or duties in this world. And the same thing is said in Guru Granth Sahib, the holy book of Sikh religion, as Karan Karavan Apeya. He alone is the doer. So, we should always remember this and thank Him. And we should worship Him every day. If we worship Him every day, then we are in constant connection with God. And this constant connection with God keeps us always fresh and happy. We never feel weak or tired or depressed while performing all the duties in this worldly atmosphere. And we should perform our duties with full sincerity, honesty and happiness, as already has been said. And suppose a head of the company does something for the welfare of his employees, then actually he is connecting the spiritual work with the day-to-day life. Because to look after the welfare of community, to do good for the society is our duty. And without expecting any results, if we do, that cleans our mind, which is very important. Even the Hindi saint poet Ravidas has said, Man changa te kathoti mein Ganga, that if your mind is clean, then river Ganga can appear in a wooden bowl even. Actually, we behave with everybody very well, but we don't behave with our mind properly. This mind gets conditioned from the very childhood, from the atmosphere, from the family, from our surroundings, and it is filled with so many negative qualities such as anger, jealousy, judgment, insecurity, and so on. And we should try to remove these negative qualities by daily doing some work for the good of needy and helpless people. Even small actions of charity and welfare do a lot of help to clean our mind and keep it peaceful. And we should love and respect everybody because He exists in all. And mind is very powerful. He is our enemy and as well as friend. As said in Bhagavad Gita itself, that by abhyas, practice and detachment, and by doing selfless work without expecting any fruit of our actions, all these works help to keep our mind clean and with positive thoughts, steady and pure. And this pure mind is very helpful in advancement in spiritual field. And thank you all. That's all in this video.